that. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, now we're fucking cooking. Just need some tunes. But, ooh, seriously, I just did an intro before, but I had the radio on. And it dawned on me that obviously if the tune was playing, I'd probably get done for copyright. So, I'm just out here in the middle of Buttfuck, Idaho with me TFT. Going to do a bit of a night shoot just to get a few photos with the light and get into a few sort of groovy photo spots and see if I can't pick up some half decent photos. Bit of night work. But anyway, brings me to the reason I'm posting this. Scams. Yeah, there's lots of people out there doing scams. So I'll turn the radio down in the previous one, and then when I turned the radio down in the previous one, I'll kick this video off then. So even though I've got to do all that, but it'll be like, you ready? That's a bit better. Yeah, I've got a few subscriptions on YouTube, different ones, and people have sponsors, They do an advertising on their YouTube video and they get paid. I've got a very long way to go before I knew that would even happen. But one of the ones that they've been doing it with, which I actually thought was legit, it turns out to be a half scam. They sort of like, you pay a bit of money and you do get this thing. And so for the gag side of it, for the laugh side of it, it's perfectly great. But if you took it too seriously, you'd find out that it's not exactly like they say. Anyway, it brings me to the point, I haven't been approached by them anything like that. I'm way too small. Happy with who I've got, but still. No, the point I want to make is that there's a lot of scams out there, and there's a lot of people that would like to take people's money at their expense, and you just got to try and avoid it every way you possibly can. And so I think I may have already said this before, but I'll say it again now. RC Fourbieman isn't involved in anything where you have to pay money. So if you were ever approached, reached out to, or whatever from RC Fourbieman asking for donations or some exclusive thing, well, that's bullshit, because I'm quite sure that if you wanted to donate to charities or if you wanted to get things, you don't need me to be in the middle of that. You want to give to the guide dogs, you give to the guide dogs. If you want to, give to the children's hospital, you give to the children's hospital. You don't need me to be in the middle of doing that. So if you are, any of yous, in a situation where RC Fourbieman is looking to be collecting some coin, well, it's bullshit. So just be aware of that. There's a lot of scams out there, and I'd hate to think that someone would try and use this little setup that I've got going. I'd hate to see them trying to think that they could take that away and use it to be devilish. Yeah, so just be aware of that. Be aware of, there's a lot of people out there that want to try and take your money. But RC Fourbieman, that's not what I'm about. That's what I'll never be about. I'll never ever want your cash. So just remember that. Love you guys. Happy crawling. It's pretty bloody dark out there. Shit. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, oh well, there we go. Got some shots. I think they turned out right. I just had a quick glance at them, but I won't know until I put them all together anyway. But yeah, are you doing okay? If you're not, don't forget to sing out. Just sing out. Have a chat to someone, have a chat to a family member or a friend. Just talk to someone. It's pretty important that you share. If you lighten the load a little bit, it's a bit easier for you to be able to deal with it. And that's one of the most important things. So if you're struggling, don't do it on your own. Share the burden with a friend, lighten the load, put the glass down, work hard at it. It can be done, but definitely reach out if you're struggling, because that's the first step, and that's the only way that people know that you might be having a bit of a difficult time of it. So do that. Simple as that. All right. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for everything, and thanks for your support. It's a big part of me now. It's given me something, whereas before I didn't have something, and now I've got something. See, sometimes I can ramble shit. This could be one of them times. I'll get out of here. Hope you're cool and see you next episode. Love you guys.